You put your face at the paper towel and then hands onto the leather. Okay. So once you face down, you're not against gravity. I'll be able to examine the spine properly. It's nice and easy. Notice it when you run. Okay, slightly longer left leg. Slightly, yeah. There we go. Slightly longer left leg. Can certainly see that your pelvis all the way shifted to the right. Okay, you can't see it, but I'll let you feel it later on. But as of now, this is the pelvis, this is what we see. Pelvis, this one slide to the right side, coming to the back. And you can see this bulging here, but the bulging is lower side on the left, coming back to the left. I believe you have a tenser left side of the shoulder, but we see, that's the left.
Yeah, I do feel a difference.
You were mentioning your symptoms on the right?
Yeah.
You see how tense the left side is?
Oh yeah.
That's the thing, because when you feel it, it may not indicate what's on the inside. Because right here, right now, you're not against gravity. So you have been feeling it, perhaps you were indicating this one has been going on for 7 years. Can almost tell you, potentially the left side. Because it's on the inside. What we feel may not correlate to what the structure is. Okay, I'll challenge the joint now, the pelvic joint, the pelvis. If it's painful, you let me know. Left side, right side, left side. A little bit more stubborn on the right. It may mean the left side is working harder. Right side is the one that stagnant a little bit, yeah? You feel it more on the right? Or the left?
Feel what?
Any soreness, any pain on the pelvis? Because that's pelvis.
Yeah.
You may or may not have it there. Okay, I'm just gonna move up first.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then L4, there's some rigidity or muscle activity once I try to press it down. It may or may not elicit any pain from you. Just try to breathe normally as it is. As I go to 12, 11, 7. There we go. A restriction is right there. Is this painful?
It's ticklish.
It's ticklish, yeah?
Yeah.
What about this one here?
No.
Oh, really, yeah?
I mean, if you talk about feeling some pain, then yes, there is some, but it's not overly painful.
Not like an intense pain, but you can certainly feel it, yeah? You feel it more on the lower back or the upper shoulder itself?
You mean how much you're pressing?
Yes, as I go through every single joint. I'll be going through with you later on. Not to worry about that.
More from the upper to the middle.
Upper to the middle right here, yeah? That's where the tension is. Okay. I'll cool it off first. Just try to relax yourself. So what we do is we relax the muscle first, and after that, I'll be getting into the adjustment. So you might hear some clicking and popping sound like I mentioned just now. Okay, we're just opening up the joint just to give you the relief there. You realize you have a slightly longer left leg compared to to the right.
I never.
This whole part, I believe we are looking at a decrease in the lordosis of the spine. I'll go through it with you as well, the curvatures of the spine, because it's already bulging right there. So they working harder to keep it intact. If it doesn't work harder, it will just deflate it back a lot more right there. So I'm just going to adjust the pelvis right now. Okay, before that, I'm going to have Sean just zoom in a little bit here, right there. Look into the leg length discrepancy right there. Okay, let me just do the adjustment there. See if it relaxes it there. Take a deep breath in. Breathing out. Alright there then?
Yeah.
Okay. Discrepancy means the differences in the height. Okay. Just one more time right there. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty even out. So it indicates one thing, pelvis misalignment issue potentially, yeah. So it's even up right there. So that's pretty good. Let me just improve a little bit, mobilize the thoracolumbar junction. Yeah? The thoracolumbar junction is between the thoracic and the lumbar. So we have three major parts, right? I'll show you later on. The neck, the middle back, and the lower back. So obviously, more often than not, the junction between the neck and the middle back get injured. The junction between the middle back and the lower back gets affected as well. So the neck and the lower back, they marry each other. You cannot have the neck having an issues and neglect the fact that the lower back, the foundations of the building, plays a more important role. Okay, this one here, take a deep breath in. Just gonna pull onto the front part of the belly now, breathe out. I'll just adjust at the lower side here first. Take a deep breath in, breathing out. Just a light one. Okay, so I'm not trying to cavitate the joint as much, just to give it a little bit of a stimulus. But right here, you might hear some clicking sound, like you mentioned. These are all jumble up, tenses up. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, take a deep breath in, breathing out. Nice and easy. Just the one. You alright there?
Yep.
Okay, I'm feeling a little bit of the temperatures. So that means that the joint just open up there. That's a lighter one right there. Deep breath in. Nice and easy. That's good. Now facing me sideways here, then so just turning around. So you're grabbing onto your elbow, right there, elbow to elbow. Bending the top legs, keep the bottom straight. Just want to shuffle you forward. So shadow me, because we're going to work on the hips a little bit. The hips is one of the strongest, if not the strongest, extensor muscle, the one that keeps us upright. So once this is weak, it takes away it shares all the loading.
Oh yeah, I do feel some ache there.
Yeah, it will more often than not, because you sit it down most of the time there as well. Huh? So I'm just going to cruise it off there. Just from there. Just going to hold on to your elbow. Let's take a deep breath in. Let it go. It's going to be on the top first. That's one there. That's the other one right there. Gently to the other side. So where do you hear the clicking more? The upper side, the first drop, or the second drop?
The second, yeah.
Around the pelvis. So the pelvis is standing a little bit more. And it may mean that the stiff one is at the top.
Okay.
So when you have that kind of discomfort for the lower back, right? Was it more on the lower side or the upper side? Lower side.
The lower side, yeah. It's very near the bottom of the spine.
Around the pelvis right there.
Yeah.
Just feel the joint a little bit. You need to get more right there. So pelvis. That's right. That's nice and easy. Less. So the back facing up. Okay, so we check your neck there.
Oh,
Yeah, face up. Just lift that first. Feeling for the neck movement. Because you were indicating that the right side is where you feel it. But if you feel closely, 1, 2, 3, they are restricted. If you go to right side, 1, 2, they are moving. So why are you feeling it here? They are overworking, overcompensating for the one that's not working. So right here, I'm gonna adjust the left hand side at the very top. It's nice and easy. Just a light one. So we're just gonna go and compress this way.
okay.
That's at the top. Okay, we'll challenge it again later on. Now get over from here. It's a bit low. The middle side, if not. Just a nice one. Just a light push. That's the one. Way looser on the right side,
Yeah.
compared to the left. You can hear the difference between the left and the right. How about now? It's warming up. It's moving now. Have a little bit more scar tissue, but that's just fine. Gently sitting up, slowly.
Right, just
Around
like
with the bump, see how you feel. Try to look left and right. Feel the movement. And then look up and down. And to your head, sideways. Still feeling alright there? Take it easy. We're not done yet. Okay. So I'm going to decompress the neck first, coming over. So what this does is, it doesn't pull on the ligament, it doesn't pull on the muscle. So throughout the whole process, you don't feel much. If not, you don't feel anything. But it does the work at decompressing the neck joint.
so like
It's basically like trying to create a vacuum effect or negative pressure in the disc joint so that it drains, it attracts the nutrients in and the metabolic waste goes out. So that way it doesn't allow the depositions of the calcium, bone spurs to form around the joint. Just have a sit right there, put the legs right. Slowly coming down, nice and easy. Yeah, you're right. I'll position you up, don't worry. Just want to slide down a little bit more. Just put this one just to check this in place. Right there. That's good. So I'm gonna wrap around this on your forehead so that it's more comfortable. Okay. So right here. Nice and easy. Force at a time. So I'll preload it. So you slowly measure the tension within your neck joint. So with a click of a button, it will decompress it. And this is as much as you feel down there. Okay, have a rest. Won't be long.
okay.